We still talking rap shit, man. Another nigga who, grew freeform locks. So, J. Cole. Since J. Cole has dropped the Fall Off, there's been,
which I think was a horrible title. Terrible name for an album, bro. In my opinion.
Yes, I can see that, but But since he's dropped the Fall Off, as there's been a lot of mixed reviews.
Yes.
Off the rip, there's mixed reviews. For one, it started off, that shit's mad fucking long, dog.
Double disc,
nigga. You got 24 tracks on there, nigga. We haven't had that in so long, so people are not accustomed to it. People don't have the attention span to listen to that shit. So it takes 14 days to even listen to that shit. Cool. Now, it's like, all right, J. Cole's doing a little press tour. And because he's going on tour. But now he's interviewing, he's doing all of this. And J. Cole has sat down with Apple Music, with Nadeska. Cameron had that little suit going on. He sat down, talk with Flea. He sat down with Cam, which the promo to it was great. I think that was cool. That was the little promo video that they had. And then he just sat down with on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Mello.
That was a strange one to me, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I don't know what they got to talk about. What is the connection between Carmelo and J. Cole? But
he's probably hung out a few times,
Yeah.
That's what they started. They started off talking about they hung out a few times. But either way, there's been mixed reviews about just a lot of shit that J. Cole has been saying.
Yeah.
And just talking. There's a lot of, I haven't spoken to, because I have some people that I know that are really big fans of him. I haven't been able to speak to them about it. About like some of the shit that he's been saying, so I don't have anything from them to like see like, oh, okay, I understand that. But I'm a Cole fan, but I'm not J. Cole stan out here.
It's a tough time to be a J. Cole.
Yeah,
fan.
I'm a Cole fan. I like Cole. I've been listening to Cole for a long time, but I'm more in the middle. I can accept when Cole do some bullshit. All right, fuck, I tried. And then, but when Cole do some good shit, I'm like, all right, bet. But, then there's people like, this guy who likes Cole. You appreciate that he can rap. But he ain't really a believer.
Never felt like this guy was the guy y'all was hyping him up to be. I never felt like it was a big three.
Well, you said that.
I said that multiple times. I never felt like it was a big three. I felt like
2 and 1 under that nigga.
Right. I never felt like he was worthy of that type of title. Like it was, if we want to do however you want to do it, Nas, Pac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Eminem, however you want to rotate, who's on top, DMX, and who else was hot at the time, Mace, whoever the fuck it was. He was never the guy that carried that type of, because when you start talking about big three, you're not just talking about ability, you're talking about superstar, and you're talking about impact.
And even just the bravado that
like the influence that comes with you being at the top of the game and you moving the game forward. You know what I mean? Like when Lil Wayne was the guy. That's the guy you went to for everything. That's the guy that's moving the culture forward.
That nigga walked around telling everybody in the fucking world he was the best rapper alive and was rapping and dissing anybody that he wanted to.
Facts. Same with Jay. You know what I'm saying? Even he may have never been the consensus number one, he definitely acted like he was the number one guy. Same with Kanye. He was the number one guy. He let everybody fucking know when he was officially the number one guy. He got 50 Cent the fuck out the game.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always been whoever's on top of it.
Shit, 50 walked around like 50 knew he was fucking the best in the game and he still walking around that shit.
Drake, prime example. Every chance he got, he talking about how long he been on top of the chart.
Literally.
Every chance
he got.
Because it means something. It means something to be like, you can be humble but still acknowledge who you are, your abilities, and what you contribute to the culture and what you contribute to the rap game. And that needs to happen with you first before other people start doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, the way J. Cole talks or raps about him being this best rapper and nobody can compete with him and anybody want to go bar for bar, and he'll put a guest verse here and a guest verse here to kind of prove his versatility. I'll go rap with a drug dealer Benny, I'll give 21 a Killer a verse, then I'll give Moneybagg Yo, then I'll give Lil Yachty. It was like, okay, I see what you're doing. You trying to get your Lil Wayne on. But the difference between when Wayne was doing it and when these other guys that was hot doing it, we came here to hear Wayne talk his shit. Mm-hmm. Wayne wasn't fitting in with niggas.
He wasn't at all.
He wasn't trying to fit in. He was doing what Wayne does.
Wayne changed the entire song.
Exactly. So I never got the feeling, and even when it comes to the album, his discography, Cole has never really delivered consistently. Like, oh, he got an album come out, we're excited. Oh, it's really good, but the classics, they're scarce.
Yeah.
They're few and far in between.
Right.
We need something to change the game. Like, we need something that's a moment in time. He only got one of those. Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah.
You got the classic mixtapes. The classic mixtapes, it's levels to that shit. 50 Cent got classics. Lil Wayne got classics. A bunch of Travis Porter got classic mixtapes. Yeah. Yours, that just makes you hot.
Yeah.
It's for people to anticipate your album.
Niggas have criticized Wayne over the last few years about his discography because they continue to say, and we speak about it, and I didn't mean to cut you off, my fault.
No, you could.
But how Wayne has, if Wayne do verses, what he gonna do? Everybody keep going, mixtape.
Facts.
Mixtape. He gonna kill it. Mixtape. Wayne has, if you go back and listen, I think that Wayne does have more than the Carter 3. I think the Carter 2 or the Carter 1 can also be listed as. For me, I like that Wayne, especially Carter 2. I think that was a good joint. But the overall masses, I can understand where it's like, Wayne, you only really got one, and you start understanding why. One in the possible, and it's like, cool. So Cole, when you start, and you said it, and I just kind of kind of overlooked it a little bit because I'm like, all right, until the diss part happened. Until the diss shit, that's what definitely kind of gave me the different look of it because I'm like, all right, this is gonna look a little different now because he finally's going for it. I'm not only saying it. Mm-hmm. Now, all right, cool. You know what? I put out something like the 7-minute drill joint. Like, now let's go from here. And that's what I looked at. No, don't get me wrong. Had he never said anything, and even if it became a Kendrick and Drake thing only, but he never deleted, he never said anything, and it was just that, there would be no conversation about what Cole has done or Cole being him going around saying that he's the best rapper. There would be a different conversation if he doesn't do that.
He's like to me, he's like a James Harden type of dude, man.
No.
He's like a James Harden to me, man.
I was going to say even more of a Kevin Durant. And the reason why I say that, because, and I take it's a little bit like Kevin Durant, but the reason why, because what Kevin Durant always say, man, I'm just on a hoop.
I think the difference between Kevin Durant, though, in the biggest moments, Kevin Durant showed up.
Yeah, and that's why I said a little bit. Like,
yeah, I think it's I can see both. Yeah. It's a mixture of both.
And it's so because it's like, hey, yo,
when it was time to go head to head with LeBron, yeah, he might have got the best of me, but I didn't back out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And so that's where. But I'm just talking about the part of like, hey, I'm not a leader. I'm just going out here to play basketball. That's what my thing is. I'm playing basketball. I'm just cool.
Yeah, I can see that.
That was my only thought about it because I can understand what the James Harden like. Nigga, you have this immense talent. We know that you can be the best of the best. We watch you drop 36, 12, and 9, and you got snubbed, and you did it again the second year to get your MVP.
That's what I'm getting at. To me, it's more like we watched J. Cole whoop everybody ass getting Rap of the Year just off guest verses.
Yeah.
And when it's time to step in that ring, James, when it's time for you to go head to head with the guys, the real guys, the Stephs and all them, you just don't show up. You just bow out.
You go 0 for 21 from 3, nigga.
And you don't even go out swinging.
Yeah.
You might have 1 or 2 good games out of a 7-game series. And that shit like a 20-point triple-double. That shit ain't no 40-piece on nigga where you killing. It's like, nah, the team was in a rhythm and you got you one. And that's what happened. Because Drake and J. Cole dropped that song, First Person Shooter Mode, which is a big deal. And I can't even deny that.
I wasn't the biggest fan of that song.
I didn't think it was the greatest song in the world, but I said it was a big deal.
It was a huge deal. Especially because like we haven't, if we're being honest, I haven't really, them two not on each other's albums like that. They did what in the morning, and I think they did one other song.
That was J. Cole's project.
That was J. Cole, but I mean that was on a mixtape project.
Jodeci Freestyle.
Freestyle was
Lucy. Then they put it on Dark Lane. Not Dark Lane. It was a compilation.
Care package shit. Yeah. But even that, like they don't do music together. Yeah. It ain't like even how you can see like
none of them really do music together. They got a few songs a month.
Well, when I say like at least like what main catalog, you see you have Drake on Kendrick's Good Kid, Mad City. You have Kendrick on Drake's Take Care. Outside of that, J. Cole ain't on neither one of their projects. Well, Kendrick was on J. Cole's Born Sinner, but they ain't really got.
I don't even remember that, but yeah.
Forbidden Fruit. Yeah, he's in the hook. But yeah, so I was like, like you said, it was a big deal because it's my fault.
So that was a big deal, and as much as I criticize Drake has plenty of hip hop moments that has solidified him. Whether you want to talk about the ghostwriting aside, you gotta have moments in this game that's pushing the culture forward. That's a time stamp in history. That if you telling the story of hip hop,
he was stopping the clock for a lot of shit.
Correct. So that happens. You get on, you show out, J. Cole, get your first number one. You out cook the nigga Drake on the
Drake had to come back with the second verse, niggas.
Right. So Kendrick, he gets wind of this. He hears the song. Foot straight in the ass. Just nasty. Just ridiculous guest verse on a ridiculous album. Surprised out of nowhere. Like the master shit he always does. When he comes out of nowhere, he just start cooking niggas. Fucking Control verse. Yeah. This shit with Baby King. Like, come on, man. He's him. He comes out.
Top 5 tonight. That was fucking hilarious.
Amazing. J. Cole, you decide to throw your hand in there.
By the way, hold on, before you say that.
Yeah.
Kendrick. Yes, he said something toward. He ain't direct nothing towards you, nigga. Yeah. He had nothing to do with you, though.
He said the big 3 line, and if I'm competitive, I definitely.
Yeah, no, I'll take that. But I mean, you know, when you look at that verse,
but
that nigga ain't saying nothing to you.
Yeah, he was dissing the fuck out of Drake, but you just got a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like. But again, if that was the thing, like, you know, if we're friends, like if we competitive, right? When we do something, it might be me, you, and the nigga. Neither one of us like.
Yeah.
Or a nigga that just be around.
Yeah.
I'm about to bust his ass, but just because you here, you gonna try. Just because, you know, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and a little pow, cool, keep it moving.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Love pow. You decided, and this is actually what I was taken back. I was surprised because I don't believe in him to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
7-minute drill.
Mm-hmm.
Decent song, decent track.
Yeah.
But 2 things I noticed.
Okay.
Is that number 1, he took Jay-Z's whole style of dissing and takeover. When he dissed Nas. When he went through Nas' whole catalog.
Oh, he definitely did. Yeah, he definitely did.
The second thing I noticed, because I thought that was nasty, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna diss a nigga, you know what I mean, let's be original with it. Don't steal your guy that you ain't even got a good relationship with. Don't steal his swag. But cool, you did it. You did a good job.
Right.
Number 2, I can't believe you tried to play into the narrative of Kendrick's discography being questionable when your catalog ain't never been mentioned on the level with a nigga like that.
Yeah.
You really want to take it there with that guy?
Yeah.
With that catalog?
Yeah.
That was the 2 things I noticed.
Especially at this point in time, this wasn't after To Pimp a Butterfly.
Mm-mm.
This is after he dropped Damn. I mean, even Mr. Morale, whatever. But Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn. If anybody want to question about Kendrick Lamar or whatever, cool. You know, I've heard the questions, whatever, cool. But he has a solidified 2, without a doubt. There's no questions. There's no like, hey, yo, this might be. We know what Good Kid, Mad City is still doing. Like, it's still
he
on
has
charts.
Consensus out of the big 3, the most classics amongst hip hop fans. You have to go beyond straight hip hop audience to start including classics when it comes to Drake. It has to be pop fans, it has to be country fans that start talking about, yeah, Drake has the Take Cares and the Nothing Was the Sames and all this. But amongst hip hop heads, Kendrick's first 3 albums was certified classics. And they will say Section 80 is a possible as well, and they'll say GNX is a potential one as well.
And the crazy thing is that for all of the shit that Pimp Butterfly got, that shit got critically acclaimed immediately. Exactly. That shit got album of the year immediately.
That's what I'm saying.
And I hate that fucking album. But
that's a good album, but it's just
yeah, it was one of those like for a certain time in that shit. But yeah, so I thought that was nasty too. I did when he did because I know what Cole would be and how even him and Kendrick was doing a little back and forth on each other's shit. We saw there was a relationship there, so you questioning him did throw me off. Now, I would have been more okay with you throwing out a pow, not including his discography. Cool.
especially a whole song too.
Yeah, you did a 7-minute song about that. Like, I understood what Jake did with Nas.
Right.
We understood that, but not with somebody who has a certified, like, there's no like, well, you know, this one might be, and niggas argue about it. It's like when niggas say like, nah, that ain't classic, they be like, nigga, are you fucking stupid?
Exactly.
So
those are the two things I noticed. Mm-hmm. But this was amazing time in hip hop, because you had us waiting on responses from 3 different guys. Kendrick was quiet for a couple weeks after he came out, whooped Drake ass.
All that, like that.
J. Cole went out there, he threw his hat in the ring first. Solid. And everybody thought it was just a jab. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, we saw it come late.
He first. But this is the angle you gonna take. That was my response. This the angle you wanna take with this nigga?
Yeah. With that nigga of all people, yeah.
And before we can even get the response, a nigga like Jermaine, Mr. half white, half black, which he said multiple times on the fall off.
He does.
Half nigger, half wigger, whatever the fuck he was saying on them corny ass songs. He comes out and apologizes. Got shitted on, cool. We ain't gonna goddamn rehash all this.
Right.
The nigga starts his press tour for the fall off in the last couple weeks, and he goes on to say, I was never that guy. I damn near cried. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat because I know I didn't mean it. I love this brother too much to talk about him this way, and I love Drake, and I just don't want to be here, guys. It's too much for me. I'm overwhelmed. I gotta get a peace of mind. What kind of nigga? And first of all, he said the only reason he did it is because of peer pressure. So let's start there. What kind of man, adult, nearing 40, in the position that he's in, all-time great rapper status, is afraid to get into a friendly rap battle? Mind you, Kendrick didn't say anything disrespectful, personal, or anything to you.
Yeah.
What did you think Kendrick was going to say when you got disrespectful with him? He must know Kendrick better than we do.
He obviously does. But here's what my take is, right? Because I'm on your side. I'm not gonna. I can't. There's no argument for me, guys. I'm sorry. I want to, but I can't. Because that was some like off the rip. That's some bitch shit right there. But
nasty, embarrassing.
Yeah. But what I will say is
he is half white.
Yeah. So, you know what Drake be doing. So I mean,
he's half white too.
But I feel like there's a few things that occurred, and we spoke about this a million times. So I want to continue to repeat the beef. But someone gave him a call and said, hey, yo, you should sit this fuck out. You should shit this one out. What I think might have happened had he not did the apology, Kendrick does respond. But Kendrick doesn't respond in a way that he responds like he's doing that Drake. He's going to give Cole a cool 3-bar pow and get Drake the fuck out of here because this is who I am aiming for. But
you said that's what you predicted would happen?
I would think would have happened with, there's no apology, there's nothing, it's straight. I think he's going to give J. Cole a little moment because, like, especially if this is a friendly joint, cool, let's do it. But I don't like this nigga.
Yeah.
So me giving you a cool little, like, 10-piece on the court, opposed to me giving this nigga 45 and I'm going at him every time, hey, switch, come here. That's what I want. You just happen to get the crust, we fast break, cool, I scored. No, it's like, I hate this nigga. Shut the fuck up. But I'm telling you to shut the fuck up, but I hate this nigga. And that's where I think it would have went had there been no apology. I'm not even mad at Cole if there's no apology and Kendrick does a little and you kind of say, oh, all right, I see what it is. Cool. Because, you think about like what, you look at the whole battle, right? Where I forgot which one was it? Family Matters. Where Drake gets on there and he has that one verse where he's now going, which everybody says is, I think it was probably a good verse. He was rapping at that point, but he starts talking about everybody.
Yeah.
He's going.
It's
He
that
did,
Rocky
he did the
weekend.
Rocky, the Rick Ross, the Future, all of them. He did all of that. I feel like he might have done that part of saying like, hey, I'm gonna give everybody that little time of day. You see nobody else really respond to type thing, whatever, cool. Give everybody that time of day. Now let me get back to my main entree right here. Awesome, I need to take a sip of my drink real quick. Now let me get back to my food. So that's what I feel like that's what Kendrick would have did. And I feel like Cole, you're not looked at on this scale if you don't say anything.
Right, yeah.
Even if he does give you a little pop out, now don't get me wrong. If he took his time with Drake, if he took his time with you like he did Drake, and then you bow out, nigga. Well, we know you now. It's like, all right, nigga, we know you better than me, but damn. But if he just give you a pop, if you say what you said, he give you a little and you say whatever, niggas like, okay, well, you did your hat in the ring. We see what you may, could have, whatever. But we don't drop you down so far.
Yeah.
You still might be like on a bottom part, but we still like, all right, cool. There's the big three. You know, Drake, Cole just happened to lose that one, and Drake got his ass whipped. That's just my
let's hear what he has to say.
Okay.
Let's hear what Mr. Jermaine has to say about where he feels like his place is in hip hop.
Okay. See, the thing about where niggas think they place is in hip hop.
On songs, it's like, but you said something at the beginning how like on songs, like how I say I'm the best on songs. It's like, ask me in real life, do I think I'm the best rapper alive?
Do you think you're the best rapper alive?
Bro, it's a nigga named Black Thought that exists. It's a nigga named Lupe Fiasco that exists. It's niggas that on any given day, even my peers, a Drake or a Kendrick, where it's like, yo, I know any given day I can show up to the studio and give these niggas 80. But I know they can show up on any day in the studio and give me 80. And I might only have 30. Like, so if I'm taking on a rap persona, like when I'm rapping, of course, that's what I like to. That's how I like to rap. And guess what? Sometimes I hit the mark and I say shit and I spit a verse that really might have you believe in that shit. But if you ask me in real life, do I walk around like I'm the best rapper alive? No, nigga. Like I'm the best.
This guy stinks.
Absolutely disgusting. It's embarrassing. He should be ashamed of himself. He should take the time to apologize, not just to us, but also to Carmelo for even giving him that clickbait, that soundbite. Forever be associated with Carmelo Anthony's podcast, and I'll be damned if I don't report his page for allowing that type of content.
I don't think Melo
Jermaine
gonna say that shit.
You said what?
I don't think Melo. Nobody on there said that.
I don't give a damn what Melo said. Melo also had a nigga on the couch Justice LeBron too. Enough of you, Melo. What kind of conspiracy shit you got going on against some of these legends? You let Cole get on there and embarrass him for himself, and you don't stop him from talking. You got Stephen A. Smith on there talking crazy about the GOAT. But he saved your goofy ass. Did he not save his life? Did he not save Carmelo's life when he dove in the water on the banana boat?
But he didn't let him talk crazy. He stopped. He said, "Hey, yo, I just want to see what your side of the story is." And hey, because he stopped that shit.
You're done, Melo. And this why niggas need to stay on the court. Stop podcasting, man. Shut up and dribble, nigga. Stop letting these niggas get on this show. Enough of y'all.
The shut up and dribble was crazy.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
I done had enough, man. J. Cole, listen, this would never be good for hip hop. The shit you just said would never be good for hip hop.
I agree with that one.
This has nothing to do. We can accept the apology part of it. What you just said, I've never heard anybody in any competitive field say something like that about themselves. At the top of the food chain, mind you, you was part of the big three in hip hop for 10 years. You said you don't walk around, you don't really feel like you're the best rapper. What are you rapping about? What are you rapping for then? So you mean to tell me we've been criticizing these niggas that they wasn't street dudes, they wasn't doing all the shit they was saying. They get all the flack. But you get to walk around in front like you really think you good. And you just lying.
I don't think that he don't think that he's good.
I don't think he's good, nigga.
Come on, you lying now.
I don't.
You don't say that you don't think J. Cole is good, right?
He's done in hip hop.
Let's say you don't think
his card is over with.
Okay.
You would never be allowed in the rooms. You know what I mean? Oh, I got this many rings. I got this ring. We all in the same room together.
Yeah.
He'll never be allowed in the building.
Yeah. Okay.
Card is rejected, revoked, nigga. You're done.
The only thing I will say,
You think you ever hear Kanye say some shit like that?
No, not at all.
Do you think you ever hear Kendrick Lamar say some shit like that? Do you think you've
I
ever
don't
heard?
think Kendrick would even address some shit like that.
What do you think Jay-Z, Nas, any of these niggas think somebody's better than them?
Did you hear what Jay said? On that, if you want to get back to what Jay said, I don't care about these guys. I'm fucking whole. I'm Jay-Z. Like that nigga still walking around in the game. Come on. So
listen, it's disgusting and it's shameful.
I will agree with that.
And it should be shut up, man. They should get that shit removed from the internet. I'm not joking. They should get that shit removed. J. Cole, you cannot allow somebody to self-sabotage like that. That's like when Kanye was doing all the racist tweets. It's worse. It's way worse than that. You can come back from that. You can't come back from this, J. Cole.
Well, because the thing was...
You didn't ruin your whole career. What can he rap about now?
Kanye can say that his shit was hacked. we watching you, J.
Watching this nigga. What can you possibly rap about moving forward if you just admitted everything you saying is a lie?
You saying that you're the best is a lie. We can just rap about your college life and shit.
It's over with, nigga. We got 6 albums of him saying the same shit. You're done.
All right. So the one thing I will say, right, is that
Don't this nigga. I don't want to talk about this nigga.
no, I understand. I'm closing out after this. The one thing I will say is that initially, the clip started off where I wasn't too upset when you had, hey, you got somebody like Black Dog out there. I ain't even like they said Lupe, but I get it. Cool. Yeah, fucking Lupe has nothing but all right, cool. But Lupe, cool. If you would have hit niggas like, yo, there's a Black Dog out there, there's a Raekwon, there's a fucking Rakim, there's a Nas, the J's, the Bigs. Cool, let's respect the legends. When you threw your two people that you are in the same, nigga, we are all driving in. You 1 lane, 2 lane, 3 lane. We're all right here. We got the same car, nigga. We're still going. When you say these two niggas drive faster than me, they play better. When you say these two niggas is better than you, when I get in, you know what I'm saying? Any given night, I can give them 80, but you know, another night they can give me 80, I give them 30. Nigga. Sounds like some dick sucking to me, nigga. That's kind of crazy, bro. And I'm a Cole fan. I don't like that. You don't say that. I respect your legends. You ain't have to mention them two niggas.
I don't even know how somebody can be a fan of him after that. That's literally the entirety of his career. That is the foundation. He has been lying to y'all since the fucking warm up.
The warm up.
Nasty.
Lights, please. Turn on the lights. Well, somebody should turn on his fucking lighting at this point.
Turn the fucking TV on. This nigga out of here, man.